All right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a different video for you guys. We get asked all the time, what gear are we running? What are you wearing? What are you rocking? Look down in the comments, it is true. You guys ask all the time. So we figured, why not give it to you guys? What are we rocking for 2025? What's in rotation? And that's what you're getting.
So this is not gonna be super in-depth. This isn't a gear review. This isn't a gun review. This isn't a, you should shoot what we shoot. It's simply just what we're currently shooting, what's exciting, what we're stoked on. We have a bunch more guns we're not even going to talk about, but this is most of the stuff in the videos that you guys have asked about. So probably not going to go over what pants we're wearing. I'm wearing Levi's, but yeah, it'll just be,
spoiler alert, he's wearing Levi's.
Yeah, it'll just be the guns, some of the kit, like helmet stuff. We get asked a lot about that. It's mostly in the DMs, so I don't know if you guys see it, but yeah, just to answer some of those questions. And
who knows, we might make this a yearly thing or semi-yearly, I don't know, because we go through so much stuff, so many different guns that we're currently in love with, and then there's other guns that just get put back in the safe. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna walk through, give you an overview of what we're shooting now, and I don't know, hopefully it answers some of your guys' questions. So I think Blake will start it off in prayer, and then we'll go over to me and we'll go through what I'm shooting, what I got. So
before we get started, it's the last day to get your merch. Merch is live on the site. It's the last day of the pre-order. If you want something, all the stuff in this video, the stuff you saw in the previous stuff, if you want anything, be sure you go get it now, because today is the last day.
Yeah, you have about 6 hours left.
Depending on when this video is posted. You have till midnight, so go get it done. We are not monetized. YouTube hates us because we're not Jews.
Big shout out you guys. Huge thanks. Appreciate it. It helps with stuff like this, and big thank you. So anyways, let's get into it.
Mark needs to feed his kids, so go buy some merch.
For the record, we tried to convince Mark to do a gear overview for his stuff. He politely declined.
We tried to get him to do a gear review, and he just showed up with a bunch of Milwaukee pack-out boxes.
Yeah.
So we decided not to do it.
Also, half of his stuff is sent off for repair.
That's not true. I just don't repair it. I just throw it away. Also, Tonto's gay.
For the right price.
This video is not sponsored by Happy Dad. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
Also, the fruit punch flavor isn't great. I wish it was Coors Light, but it's not. Let's start with pistols. All right, so first things first, I don't take care of anything I own. So this gun is rusted, it's dirty, it still shoots good, but it's disgusting. So, got a bunch of dick cheese in the back of the grip, some surface rust on the slide, and a bunch of nasty filth inside. But we'll start with belt. A lot of questions on belts. Also, I just want to say it right up front, shout out to all the companies of all these things, so I don't have to do it individually. Feral Concepts Bison belt, it's one of our favorites. It's lightweight, doesn't hurt my hips. It's got a underbelt. TXC holsters makes the mag carriers and the holster, as well as this 90-degree mag carrier, which is super handy if you've never used one. You should try it because they're super tight. True North Concepts holster drop adapter thingamajig makes your holster lower. Works really well, better than the plastic ones. And yeah, mag carriers at a 15-degree angle. That's really handy so your sling doesn't get stuck on them. I've had this T-Rex Arms thigh strap for probably 5 or 6 years, so I didn't change it. It's probably the only thing that they make that I care about. Shout out to Lucas. Whenever you're ready to fight, I'm down.
Lucas, dude. What are you talking about?
You guys have seen this before. Fowler Vanta 9 ported 2011 Dirty Kid edition. We gave away the one in existence that's in the public, and then this one belongs to me, which it will stay with me and never be sold. I'll die with it. Probably end up shooting myself with it at some point. MBX mags, these have worked super great in the Vanta. Trijicon SRO, Tanadized, there was like a limited amount of those made. Surefire X300. I don't think this is a turbo. Oh, it is a turbo. I dropped this gun on the concrete and broke the fiber optic sight that I never used because it has an optic on it. But yeah, this gun's super cool. I like it a lot. As far as 2011s go, it's top of the list for me. It just sucks that it takes so long to get one, but definitely worth the wait. Next gun is, I wasn't gonna do this, but I will. Spear LT 11.5. It is painted because I'm retarded and I painted it. I like the standard Spear stock. I think it's super tight, it folds, it's small, it doesn't pinch my face. The Radiant Raptor charging handle is a must because the SIG one sucks balls.
That's true, but yours got broken off.
Yeah, mine got broken off because we tried to unlock the bolt with a hammer.
Dude, Ain't doing shit.
Jake, did you really think that was gonna work?
But that charging handle sucks dick anyway, so switched it. B5 Systems grip, because again, SIG grips are gay. The B5's a little more straight up and down. It's better for reloads, in my opinion. This is an Optics Planet special tanadized EOTech. I think it's an EXPS 3- something. I don't know, I can't keep them all straight. It's brown, it works, unlike some things around here. Sitting on a Unity riser, and this is a Wilcox Raid XE. Really like this laser. I've ran PEX, Ingall, Maul. I like this one the best. The Raid XE. This thing's tight. Controls are good. Laser is good. The loom is good. The only thing that sucks about it is the switch, but now you can get them with a crane plug from factory. I'm still waiting on my crane plug, but yeah, good laser. I like a lot. Unity switches. Shout out to Bob Malone, who makes these little stubby Knights grips. He cuts the broom handles down. They still have all the Knights logos and everything. He makes them for M-Lock, Pick, the 3.1 URX, all that stuff. He's a cool dude. I love that dude a lot. This is an X300. What is it? What is this called? 320 something? This is the V, so it has IR. Yeah, it has an IR, white light, yada. This right here, recently discovered, Unity makes these. They're called gas caps. If you don't have one, you should have one, because the crane plugs that go in the back of these, as you know, suck giant hairy monkey balls, and they don't work half the time. The pressure switches don't work very good either. So they adapted this cap to a C-port plug. Super positive lockup, and it works really well. I also like their switches because they're small and easy to use. And then moving to the end of the gun, Silencer Co. Velos K. Love this can. I'm a big K can guy. If you don't like loud cans, don't shoot K cans, but if you like to eat ass, shoot K cans. Using the, what's this called? Reared end mount. So I have a reared end flash hider. Reared end mount makes it just a little bit shorter because I'm all about being short. Other than that, that's about it for this gun. Let's do 14.5 next. All right. Next up, I don't know what you call this, a fighting rifle. I call it a longer than what I normally shoot rifle. This is a 14.5. It's a complete Geisley URGI upper, BCM stock, because I like the smaller stocks. Has an LMT Mars lower on it, B5 grip, because those are my jam. The Geisley comes with, I think this is, yeah, this is the airborne charging handle, I think, but it's not marked because it's a URGI. This is a Geisley, I think this is an SSAE trigger. Surefire Scout, this is the 640, I think. It's also a Vampire, white light, IR light, same gas cap, same switch. Like I said, I like them a lot, so I just keep using them. This is a Silencer Co. Saker K. It's an older can, but I've always liked the Sakers, and they're really good cans for, especially for the Saker K being this short. It's really quiet. It's not a flow-through can, so it's a little bit gassy, but I still like it. On top, this is a Steiner T6XI. It's a 1.5 to 6. No, sorry, a 1 to 6. It's sitting on a Badger, what is it, condition 1 mount. I think it's a 154, so it lines up with a thermal. Has illumination, great scope, dude. People sleep on the Steiners. So yeah, this is a phase 5 hand stop, just so I can have a positive where I put my hand, so I don't shoot my hand off and whatnot. Grave Solution sling. This is the same type of sling that we sell, it's just a different pattern. And some of it's spray painted, some of it's not, because that's how we do things. Anyway. All right, so now this thing. This is a 16-inch Noveske Leonidas chambered in 308. I haven't really shot this gun a lot, but it's really fun. It's a cool gun. It's a complete Noveske build, upper, lower. The whole rifle sells like it is, so there's not a whole lot to pick apart as what we've done, but Geisley charging handle, mag pull safety, mag pull grip, mag pull stock. It's Cerakoted Tiger Eye Brown, I think is what they call it. Brown Eye, whatever. This is a Geisley flat trigger. I'm not sure. I think it's an SSAE, but I'm not quite positive. 640 IR Vampire light, just the same as the others. And then this is a Subdef Silencer Co. Spec War 762 running on this. It's very long, very large, very heavy, but it's quiet. And I think it's a cool can, so I run it. So this mount, this is a Badger, same mount, Badger condition 1 with a T6XI 2.5 to 15 by 50. Again, dudes are sleeping on the Steiner scopes. They're tight, their glass is good, and this is my favorite feature, so I'll show you guys this. So they obviously have locking turrets, which this is much better than a turret that pops up and down. But when this turret is unlocked, this is how it works. So see these numbers? As you guys know, a lot of you know that shoot long range. If you get above 10, you get a lot above so many mils. You just have to count the lines to see if you're in the 20s or the 30s or whatever mil you're in. But with Steiner, when you turn them, once you get past 11, that number switches to the next set of numbers. So you have this little window that shows you 23, and then when you go back down, it switches back, which is a super cool feature in my opinion. Keeps you from having to guesstimate like what mil you're at. Super cool feature that I haven't seen on any other scopes, and I think it's really rad. So they have good glass and they shoot really well and they hold zero. So anyway, that's it. 308 DMR, if you will. Next up, this gun doesn't weigh anything. This is a Q Minifix chambered in 300 blackout. This is one of my favorite guns to shoot. It's so fun to shoot. Listen, we know there's a lot of controversy surrounding Q. A lot of people hate Kevin because of whatever reason. Argue whatever you want. This gun's tight. It's lightweight, it's quiet, it's a cool design. It's not like anything else out there. Everything on this gun is Q, so there's no sense in going over it. But this gun, I've said this before, I'll say it again, Minifix or a fix, dudes complain about it, cry about it, whatever. It's the best hunting rifle I've ever used. It's super lightweight, it's compact, you can fold it up. We had this recently in a boat, in an airboat, rattling around in the floorboard. It's a fun gun, it's an easy gun to carry, and it shoots really well too. On this one I have a Mark III HD Leupold. It's a really simple reticle. It looks like a donut, and it's only 1.5 to 4. That's plenty for 300 blackout subs, which is primarily what I shoot out of it. It's illuminated, so it's just the center dot's illuminated, but it's lightweight, it's small, easy to use. Doesn't need any mil drop or Christmas trees or any of that stuff. RH25, this thing, dude, let me tell you about this thing. So this little dude has been absolutely beat all to hell. So as you can see, I dropped this on the concrete and the objective lens got dented. You can see all the wear and tear, the paint's coming off. This thermal was actually left out here at the property. We found it in the sand after, I don't know, a month of not being able to find it, and we found it. It was buried in the sand, and we put the battery in it, and it still works great. Super great optic. I mean, they're cheap. I think these are like 2,500 bucks now or something. So super duper recommend these. We just killed a bunch of nutria and stuff with them and hogs and whatnot. In my opinion, it's the best thermal for the money, but I'm sure there's a lot of dudes that would argue that. But sitting on a ADM mount, and I know that it doesn't match up, but with the way it is, it works. So got an Arca rail on it, so you can put it on a tripod if you want. And then Silencer Co. Scythe TI 30 cal can sounds fantastic on a 300 blackout, so no complaints there. But yeah, this whole gun weighs like 6 pounds or something, 5 pounds, I don't know. If it's too heavy, go to the gym. I don't know. So last but not least is this friggin' thing. This gun's cool and it's fun to shoot. It doesn't really have a purpose. But all the clone dudes are gonna squeal, get angry at me because I'm probably gonna be wrong about some of this, but this is a Mark 18 Mod Zero Navy upper with a Knights NT4 on it. Comp M2, old aim point, first aim point I ever fell in love with. Pretty standard upper, doesn't even have a free float rail, so that's cool. PEC 15, standard 300 scout light, I think. Not a vampire light. Knights Raz rails, what comes on them. Stubby grip again, Bob Malone. I put it on a Knights lower because I'm not a big Colt guy. I know Colt is like the proper lower, but that's pretty much it for this gun. Trigger's stock, dude. It's a Knights 2-stage trigger, I think. I haven't even shot it enough to know what trigger's in it, but
one of those guns that you have in your collection that's just a hell yeah.
It's so vibey, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a cool gun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, but I think it's neat. All right, this is one of the biggest questions we get asked is night vision helmet stuff. So I'll go over this real quick. This is an Ops Core carbon because I don't get shot at or get blown up, so I don't need a ballistic helmet. But the bump helmets have really crappy pads in them, so this one has the good pads. I run Peltors, Comtacs. I don't know if they're 4s. I think they're 4s. 3s, 4s, 10s. I don't know what they are. Peltor, Comtac 69s. Wilcox G24 night vision mount, and then pretty much it for the helmet. I don't really run a lot of lights and stuff on the helmet. I use my phone light when I need it because I'm not an operator. I run the Unity Ear Pro thingies. Hold the Ear Pro on. I don't really like the amp arms because if you're using amps, amp arms are great. If you're not, they're not so great. For night vision, this is a Argus 1531. I believe it's a 15, not a 14. This one has manual gain, which is cool. It takes one single AA battery. It's articulating, has IPD stops, uses PVS 14 lenses. They're a little bit on the heavy side, but not too bad. They have a LEMO port, so they function with a battery pack. So that is a cool feature. If you're gonna be out hunting for long periods of time, you can use the battery pack. Has 4 AA's in it, and it'll power these for a long time. These have not L3, these have Elbit White Phos tubes. I don't know the specs on them because I'm not gay, but I'm sure there's a spec sheet for them somewhere, and you can compare the specs and tell me I'm wrong or whatever. But yeah, these are tight, they work good, and I like a lot. That's pretty much it for me, dude. I'm pretty simple. I abuse my stuff, I use it, and everything has a purpose except for that Mark 18. It's just fun to shoot. But swing it over to Dustin, he can show you all of his pristine guns.
Pristine? I use my just as much as you do, dude. All right, come over here, Austin. All right, here we are. So I'll just start with my belt setup as well. We both run the Ferro Concepts Bison belt. It has this little inner loop thing, this belt. It's not the most comfortable belt, but it works. It's great, very durable. I've had this belt for probably 3 years and haven't had any issues with it. My belt setup is a little different than Blake's. I have it set up the way I like it. I run different things. I have these S-Tac, I think they're the Kiwi, whatever, but they have the magnetic things right here, spent mags. You just toss them on there. Super handy. Same thing, S-Tac AR-15 mag holder. Mine's vertical, Blake's his is 90. I just run mine vertical. I like it that way. Holster, TXC holster. Don't even know what the name of it is, but I have mine set up the same way. It's got the True North Concepts drop down thingamajig. So moving on to the back, I have this soil eater for a tourniquet. It's handy. Actually kind of offsets the weight too, so it's pretty handy. Moving on to pistol, I also run Fowler Industries 2011, the Vanta 9. I've had this thing for 3 years now. Haven't had any issues with it. I need to sit in it and get it updated. Just have neglected to do that. Blake's is ported. Mine isn't, because mine's one of the originals. I think the serial number on this is 69 or something like that. I don't know. But I got the Surefire X300 Ultra on here. Love it. Never use it. It's got the Trijicon SRO up here. Batteries die like crazy. I think I have, dude, probably 6,000 or 7,000 rounds through this pistol. Again, haven't had any issues with it. Love it still. This is my belt setup. This is the way I like it. Don't have any issues with it. Not saying it's correct, just the way I like it. Super simple, mags, holster, tourniquet. This used to be stuffed with Starburst, but I started shooting around Mark and intern and started fearing my life, so. I use the MVX mags as well. I also use the Atlas mags. I think they're 20 round mags. Like them, they're cool. So that's belt setup. Also shot timer. In my opinion, the best shot timer out there. This is the Shooters Global something something. Main thing I like about this is you can adjust the sensitivity. So if you're shooting suppressed, if you're shooting 9mm, 5.56, 308, you can adjust the settings in here. It's super easy to go in there and change the settings. It's charged with USB-C, which is handy, and it has a little penis on the back, so a little customized. Let's go back here. So by far coolest gun in my collection. This is a Mark 12 URX, whatever. It's got the Allen Engineering AEM5. This is a over-the-barrel suppressor, 16-inch rifle. Like I said, Mark 12, so it's 5.56. I have the PVS 24. This is the LR version, so allows you to get out a little further. Atlas bipod, not my favorite bipod, but it's the one I had laying around. So that's mounted with the Knights pick rail adapter. I got the PEC 15 full power for shooting under night vision. Love it. Night Force. This is the ATAC-R, the 1-8. Not sure what reticle's in it, but it is sitting on a Badger Condition 1. It's the 154, so it'll align correctly with this PVS 24. So this is a URX version. This is not clone correct. I don't care about being clone correct. I saw this gun on the internet. Corey has one, thought it was cool, so I built one. This is the URX 4 rail. I think it's a 13-inch. Butts right up to the suppressor. Rad. This is a Fear Tomorrow upper. Shout out Fear Tomorrow. And not even sure. It's a PRI charging handle. It's got a LMT Mars lower. The stock, this is a question I get asked a lot. This is from Wetworks Outfitters. I believe I just spoke with them a few weeks ago. They have the rights to this stock. So if you're in the market for an ace stock, go hit up Wetworks. They'll get you sorted. And then just the basic grip. I think it's cool, adds the vibe. A trigger is the Geisley 2-stage trigger. Love it, fits this gun really well. Tripod, this is a Really Right Stuff. This is the Versa Mark II. The tripod, the ball head. So I hit up Really Right Stuff and I asked them what's a good tripod and tripod head for both shooting and photography, because I'm into photography, love taking photos. And they said, I think it's the BH SCR 55, I want to say. You have to look it up, but I think that's what this one is. I love it. Chest rig. So I have this one set up for long range, more of a recce rig. This is the Spiritus Mark V plate carrier. It's on a Thing 3 or Thing 2. It might be Thing 2. I can't remember. It's got the Nalgene little pouch here. It's got the CCS pouch, I want to say, and then their dangler. Love it. Always got to keep your starburst on you. And then this is the GP pouch. I think I have a tourniquet in here. Just kidding, I have nothing in there. But yeah, this is a rig that I use for long range. Pretty solid. There's that. And then first PCC. So this is a MPX. You guys have seen this build before, but this is a MPX Gen 2. I think it's one of the only gens that you can basically modify like this. The MPX, the Rattler, I think it is. That's gay. Don't do that. Anyways, this is, like I said, Gen 2 was originally the 9.5-inch barrel. I took that barrel off, put the factory 6.5-inch barrel, and then I did like my own little SD here. This is the Soundscope Spectre 9. It's the full size. I used to have the Spectre K on here. It was a little loud when you're shooting 124 grain. This one tones it down quite a bit. Very tolerable, quieter than the Omega 9K. But moving on to the light, I have the Surefire. This is a Vampire. So you get the, the white light, IR, all that good stuff. Surefire switch. This is for white light laser, which brings me to the laser. This is a PEC 15 full power. I left it on, so the batteries are dead. It's on the Unity accessory riser, and then T2, aimpoint T2 with the Unity T2 riser, or aimpoint riser, whatever. Stock is the SIG, I want to say this is the micro peen stock. I just stuck with the SIG grip. I like it personally. It's a little girthy. The angle is okay. I just like the vibe of it. I think it's rad. Magazine is SIG. It's a 30 rounder. So I did upgrade the trigger. I put the Geisley SSAE in here. Love it. With the SSAE, they'll send you 3 sets of springs. I have the medium spring in here. Forget what color it is, but runs perfect. It bump fires great. One thing I did forget to mention, the rail is the Lancer carbon fiber rail. Weighs literally nothing. The hand stop is a rail scale. I want to say this is the Carver, not the polymer, but the actual aluminum one. And then I have the rail scales, which you can see on this side, the rail scale G, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, MPX, super rad. Just recently took this on the Nutria hunt that we went on last month, and oh, I love this thing. This thing is rad. I was shooting Nutria out probably 100 yards or so, and it's accurate. It's great. Super easy, super lightweight, easy to travel with, and it's a fun shooter. I think it's my favorite PCC, and that's just my opinion. Moving on from that, let's go to this. Mine's set up a little bit differently than theirs. So I have the Soundscope Velos K. I was originally shooting the Surefire RC2 on here, and it was gassy. Didn't like it. Mike from Soundscope sent us some Velos Ks. Shooting experience with the Spear is night and day. From the Surefire to the Velos, since it is a flow through, such a smooth shooter. Laser, I have the Maul. This is the C1 Plus, so it's the Civi laser. In my opinion, my opinion's different than everybody else's, don't care, but in my opinion, this is the best laser. The switchology, the ergonomics, I mean, you literally don't have to C-clamp it too crazy, but your buttons are right here. Love it. And then in front of that, I have my Unity switch for my flashlight, which is a Mod Light PLH V2. I can't remember if that's the longer range flashlight or not, but it has the Surefire plug on the back end here. This is, I forget what that brand is, but this is a mount made specifically for running a Maul. So it tucks your light right up against your laser. If you can see that, it's flush with it pretty much. Love it. Haven't switched from it. I'm sure there's something better out there. Not sure. I don't know. Again, I have rail scales on here. I don't know what pattern this is. It's a little aggressive, but it does give you plenty of grip. Again, this is the rail scales carver. I think it's the carver. On the backside, I have the Reptilia sling, the QD sling adapter on the backside. I love it. Fits it flush. It's not all crazy out like that. Love that. So up here, I have a Comp M5. It's on, again, a Unity riser. Great for night vision. I personally, I ran the T2 on here before. I personally like the Comp M5 on here now. Magnifier, this is the Unity, the 4X magnifier. Love it. The new mounting system for Unity's magnifiers is great. It's just this little button right here is your throw lever for your adjustability. Love it. We were just at Unity. They were kind enough to give me this. I swapped it out for, I had the aim point. It was a 3-power one. I don't know, the compact with the Unity mount. And they were kind enough to give me this. Love them for that. My Spiral T has the stock charging handle. It's not the greatest, but it works. No reason to change my charging handle out because I didn't shoot mine underwater and it wasn't seized up. And shout out Jake for kickstarting Blake's Spiral T. Magpul grip, I don't know what this one is, maybe the K2 or something like that. I like it. It's probably one of my favorite grips. So back here I have the SIG Magpul adapter or stock adapter with the, let's see, what is this? This is the Magpul SLM stock. I like it. It's compact. It folds pretty flush. It's a little bit thicker than Blake's, the SIG, but it stows away in an auto bag pretty easily. So yeah, this is my Spiral T set up the way that I like it. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Who's better, mine or Blake's? All right, next up. So I don't think you guys have seen this since the shotgun video, since I chucked it across the range and broke the stock. So I ended up swapping out the stock to just the normal Beretta stock. Found it on eBay or something like that because I don't know, they were tough to find. I have Aimpoint Acro P2. I think it's on a ScarletWorks adapter for the mount. Love it. Sits more flush than some of the other ones, so I like it. This is the Briley M-Lock rail for the Beretta 1301. And then up here I have the Salvo 12. This is in the short configuration. It dampens the sound. It doesn't, it's not hearing safe, but it's short enough and it suppresses the sound enough for me. But yeah, this is shotgun Beretta 1301. Yeah, one thing I do like about this is it's lightweight. This rail helps out a lot. It doesn't add that much weight. The Salvo adds a little bit of weight up front, but overall, I mean, it's a pretty decent shotgun. I took this on a duck hunt back in November or December. Killed quite a few ducks with it. It's a pretty decent shooter, but let me know what you think. Do you like this version of it or out of the box? Moving on, this is a Q Fix chambered in 8.6 blackout. I honestly haven't shot this as much as I thought I would. I bought this after Silentico came out one year, or last year, and they were all shooting 8.6. I thought it was rad. If you've seen the round, you know, it is huge. Up top, I have the Q Short Chop. So this is the 8.6 suppressor in the short configuration that they sell. It's on the Cherry Bomb, their adapter. I have the Annex Arca rail down here with the Q cert. Big shout out Annex Defense. And then I have a Night Force NX8 1:8. This is, I didn't do too much looking on the ad when I bought it. This is MOA, so I'm gay. It's sitting on a Badger Condition 1 mount. This is the 154. So if I wanted to, I could throw a thermal on here. It would co-witness with the optic. Q stock. I don't really shoot this as much as I should. Honestly, I don't know. It's a great hunting rifle if you're shooting anything 6 feet in front of you, because I tried to zero this thing at 100 yards and my group was 5 MOA or something like that. It was crazy. But yeah, if anybody wants this, reach out to me. I'll sell it to you. It is an SBR, but we can fix that. All right, so coming back here, here's my night vision helmet setup. You guys have seen this in the last video or a couple videos back when we were doing the giveaway. So my helmet setup is pretty similar to Blake's. I run the OpsCore Carbon. The bump helmet has the better pads, more comfortable to wear. I got all the stickers because I score all the touchdowns. This same exact night vision setup that Blake has, I had R&VGs, really high spec. I think they were Elbit, like 2800 FOM or something like that, something crazy. I got tired of just the fixed housing. So I decided to have Aaron over at Heat. He swapped out my tubes to these 14 or 1531s, whatever they are. But I like them, dude. The articulation is great. Huge upgrade from the RNVGs. Highly encourage anybody to do that. I think the housing is, I want to say it's like $1,000, maybe $1,200. Mine do not have manual gain. That's something that if you do swap your tubes over, you can't do because I don't know the science behind it. But Woolcock's G24 mount, love it. It's cool, rattles a little bit, it's not crazy. One thing I don't have on here, which I need to get, is retention for my goggles. I guess I don't care about them that much to fall off my head. Don't even know what light that is, but it's a map light. I don't ever use it. I don't know. I built my helmet, I put one on there because that was the only light I had at the time. And then I just recently, probably within the last year, Echo Arms makes this helmet Velcro attachment for a Surefire light. So it's Echo Arms is the mount. I have a Surefire 300 scout light up here with a button. Super helpful for seeing at night. You got your noodles when you got your noodles tucked up, you just want to see, bro. Let's see. I run the OpsCore amps. I love these. My favorite ear pro, and that's just my opinion. They're on Amp Arms. Again, you got the Mickey Mouse ears when you don't need hearing protection. Moving to the back, I have, dude, I honestly don't even know. S&S Precision strobe. I don't know, you push the button once, it goes on, it's tight. I taped it because it's bright. Once you turn it on, it's bright. So I duct taped it, covered over the lights a little bit. Fun fact, the battery pack that you get for your 1431s has a strobe built in. Blake said it holds 4 AA batteries, and then you got a switch on the back here that you can turn on the IR strobe, or you can turn it off. This is the battery pack holder here. I don't like the Mohawk. I had one before, hated it, so I wanted something more simple, and that's strictly for the use of a battery pack. So Licentia Arms, they sell this adapter. It bolts into your back, so it has built-in retention with it. I love it, super easy. But yeah, this is my helmet setup. It's cool, it works. Let's move to my Pelican. We just got back from a new tree hunt. We traveled to Louisiana. This is what I took. This is a Pelican Air 1531. Great for traveling. It's the Air version of the 1650, which the reason why I like it is it fits an auto bag perfectly. I traveled with my Spear LT on this side and then my MPX on this side. I don't even know where I got this bag from, but it's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. It's got tools, gloves, just literally, it's my throw bag. I got a knife in there. Like I said, tools, extra magazines. I think the Spectre K is in there as well. Also, if you're traveling with guns, if you're traveling with anything and you're giving your box or your luggage to somebody else, throw an AirTag in it. If you use Android, you're gay, but always carry AirTags in all of your equipment. I honestly can't stress it enough. If you're allowing somebody to take your possessions willingly, put an AirTag in your So this is a chest rig. I just recently got this for the new tree hunt. This is set up for MPX. So it's got an insert for MPX mags. This is the Spiritus Mark V. It's got the Mark V straps, or the fat straps, whatever they call them. Again, a tourniquet, because I didn't trust the people I was shooting around. This is the Onward Research Pimp pouch, or the Simp pouch, one of those. It's a pretty low profile dangler. I think there's Starburst or something in there. Always got to keep that thing on you. But yeah, this was something I set up for the new tree hunt. Love it. Super light, compact. So other ear pro I use if I'm not shooting with my helmet, not shooting night vision, I use the Peltor Comtac 3s. Had these for 4 years or so. Love them. Haven't had any issues with them. It is a single down lead. I tuck them away with this little Velcro strap that came with the OpsCore. Big shout out to Magpul. These DACA pouches are super handy. You can carry your test. If you're stabbing your ass with testosterone, you can carry it in here. Nobody will know. But I put a light in there so I can see at night, film at night. Super handy. Everybody needs DACA pouches. For iPro, I always carry 4 pairs of glasses, sunglasses everywhere I go. Blake is always needing an extra pair of sunglasses because he forgets his. The iPro I use is the Oakley. They are the, I don't know if it's Baxter or they're BXTRs, but these are clear lenses for shooting during daytime, whatever, or nighttime. But yeah, that is my Pelican setup. Super simple. Again, go with the Pelican Air, the 1535. I think it's 13 pounds lighter than the 1650. So highly recommend that. You always got to show them. I've had my locks cut from my Pelican before because of that sticker, I'm assuming. But dude, I don't give a That's what I'm rocking. Again, it's stuff that I like. Not saying it's right, but you guys ask all the time what we use, guns we're shooting, equipment we use, and there you go. Hopefully that answers the questions that you guys had. And again, we might make this a more normal thing. Every 6 months to a year, we'll do it. Because we rotate in and out of things. Obviously, as you can see, there's stuff that I've had for several years that I still like. And then there's things that are new that I like and don't like. So that's it, man. There's really nothing else to talk about. Like I said, you guys ask questions all the time, or we see your guys' questions down in the comment section. We get DMs pretty frequently. Our Sunday question stickers, you guys are asking questions, so we figured we'd make a video and let you guys know. So if you have any other questions, be sure to comment down below. We'll try to get to them and let us know what's the coolest gun in rotation right now.
Don't forget to buy merch.
Yeah.
Call your mom if you have a dad, take him fishing.
Yeah, merch is live, ends tonight, so get in while you can. We have hats, crew necks, shirts, all the things. Everything you see us wearing right now is live on the site. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all the gay turn the notifications on, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Come on, big dog, where you wanna meet? Come on, big dog, where you wanna meet? Come on, big dog, where you wanna meet? Bitch on this shit like my busty. That little bitch is a busty. That little bitch wanna fuck me.